determine if it's a phase or if it's really something good. And then the thing, like, oh, I'm like, shit, that's me, man. But I just seem like, I was feeling forever.
All right, we live. Okay, all right, no sign correct. Here we go. All right, Shalom Akim. Aguafium. All right, let's clap it up. Everybody getting ready to pass over. All right, fighting that demon, Most High in Christ. Okay, I'm proud of mine, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna show my men off down there. I got some shooters up here, nigga. Straight up, so like hear about my language. All right, I got some brothers, but that's ready to go. Okay, all right, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, ready to rock. Out and fighting them demons to get to Passover. Okay, all right, we in the final stretch. Don't think, come on, man, let's be prepared. Let's be prepared, Akim. All right, don't think Satan is he taking a break now. He ain't taking no vacation. Okay, all right. Make sure your alarm is set. You understand? Put 2 alarms on for when you're getting ready to roll out. I'm telling you. I have known brothers. Yo, where you at, brother? We at the airport getting ready to get on the plane. Oh, my alarm did. All right, man. Then his Uber. They said 30 minutes when I first got it. It took the Uber an hour to get here. Okay, come on now. What you think Satan gonna do, man? Okay, don't quit the fight. All right. Okay, that's why y'all gotta be strong. We gotta keep this brotherhood tight and strong. A lot of brothers is rolling down in carpools in the cars together. Okay, take turns on the road. Okay, have a brother in there that know how to change a tire. Learn how to change a tire right now. Go on YouTube if you do not know how to change a tire. Fix tires, everything. Okay, all right. Okay, put $10 to the side. Because you're going to have to buy some flowers. You're going to get into an argument with your rib. Watch. Okay? All right? Put them flowers to the side. All right? Okay? When you're down there, I'm telling y'all stuff. Go to Captain Cesariak. Get the herbs. Get one of them fire oils. Right? Captain Cesariak, which one? Some for my rib. So when you come back, okay? All right? You know how to take care of that battle somewhat. Do y'all understand? All right, okay, because we're gonna be fighting. Okay, I can't wait to see every brother, every sister. Okay, y'all brothers is gonna get tired just from the shalom that I'm telling you. Wait till you get to the hotel. You're gonna have 10 bags of luggage. Everybody, shalom, boy. You trying to everybody. You're gonna go down the line like this, down the hallway to your room. Okay, all right, okay. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, but like General Muhammad keeps saying in all these classes, this is for Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Because he was that sacrificial lamb for you to come into this truth. You understand what I'm saying? So be disciplined. Okay? Be disciplined. Be focused. All right? We from upstate New York. We from New York. So you go down there, you know all that meat down there is glistening and it's country fried. Okay? But be disciplined, be focused. All right. Okay. So ain't gonna have people outside the hotel, down the street. Jake gonna be, who is these niggas? Okay. All right. Motorcycle club niggas. These y'all with a motorcycle club. We get that all the time. All right. And no, not one of us got a motorcycle, but somehow we in the motorcycle club. Stay focused and disciplined. Stay disciplined. Stay true to the captain. Brought you in. Most important, come true to the general, right? Is above you. Stay true and stay true to the most. And that's who we represent. All right. Everywhere we go, what we say, how we live. Okay. Packed down here. Okay. All right. So with that, we're gonna get into some questions. Okay. The brother is doing a marvelous job. These brothers is great brothers, man. Okay. Brother, him and his red always caters a full. Let's give that a hand. A full catering. All right. A full catering for all the brothers and sisters here, and I appreciate that. And then now we got Nahayala with the garments. He's putting in hardcore work. I have my garment right here in this chair, right? And I said, oh, that's one. Let me, before I turn the camera on, let me turn this, let me put it over there so nobody sees it. All right? I'm a Judite. You know. What prodigy say? We're the same, excuse my language, we're the same shit for days. Right. That's so when you go to the spot, oh my goodness, this nigga know how to dress. That's how Judites is. Am I right or wrong? Okay. All right. So, okay, we got brothers who are putting their talents into it. Don't stop. Don't get the Passover. United, see Passover in the glory of the Lord. Okay? Just think of Israel getting out in the wilderness, remember? And we built the tents for the 12 tribes and everything. And then you had the one tent was the tabernacle tent with the priesthood in it and everything. And it was like a beam of light that came down over the Ark of the Covenant in the tent. So imagine Passover there and stuff like that, everybody together, or going to Passover at the temple. And y'all understand what I'm saying? That's the feeling you're going to get. It's going to be the same feeling. Okay? Like David in the temple with Passover, everybody from all over is right here together. It's like that every year. ISUPK annual Passover, the Lord's Passover. But don't take that fire. Go back to your city and let it die down. Don't do that. Now you amplify it. The Most High, remember Yahushua said the king gave up the talents. All right. After Passover, we gotta multiply everything. Let's get this school packed. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go out and get our brothers that's lost. Get our sisters that's lost. Okay. Let's do all these programs we can. Let's get more food, more clothes to hand out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Teach more classes. Get better in your classes. All right. Somebody saying, "No, I'm not leaving Christianity." Well, let's make it a debate then. Let's do something. Okay. All right. All right. Take some questions. We'll go online first tonight, okay? And then we go to the no. We'll do classroom. That's the protocol, right? Classroom and then online. We'll do a classroom and then online. Okay. All right. Questions in the class?
Salakia, I've been working out. I've been kind of watching what I eat, but I was told, I'm not sure. I want to get your counsel on tuna fish.
Okay. Tuna fish is unlawful.
It's unlawful.
It's unlawful. Okay. If you were eating it before, you did not know until now. All right. Okay. Tuna fish is unlawful. Okay. Let's get the law on fish. All right. It's Leviticus. You know the book of Leviticus. Tuna fish is unlawful, right? So, I think it's 20, right? It's going to talk about the scales.
10, 9, 10.
Okay. Hold on. Let me grab it, okay? Let me grab it too. Here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring that out too. I definitely got to talk about that. I know the brat is pregnant, right? 48. She's pregnant. She gonna get them hormones, boy. She gonna be feeling like a woman. She gonna want a man to be around. All that little Bow Wow boy stuff. She gonna want a man. Okay. Okay. Salakia, call it out one more time. We're gonna get to the fish.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9.
Hold on 1 second. Let me grab it, all right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins.
Perfect. Now, everybody listen to this. Okay. All right. Sabayab, you do the law class, right? Okay, everybody. Give Sabayab a hand, all right? That law class, you be bringing out them law, right? The law, and it is still valid. Okay. I had a conversation with somebody, and they was talking about how things changed over time. See, Moses had the law. They didn't have the law before. That's not true. Right? The law was always in existence. Okay. How do we know that? Check out Noah. Okay. You don't have to go there now, but when you read about Noah, it said he took 7 clean and 2 of every unclean. All right. It says 7 by 7, 2 by 2. Like when you read a Christian cartoon comic book with an Edomite Noah, they just got 2 of each, right? Yeah, that's a lie. Okay. It says 7 clean, 2 unclean. All right. Okay. All right. Remember Cain and Abel. Remember the sacrifice. One sacrifice was greater than the other. All right. Okay. Why was it greater than the other? Because one was not acceptable, meaning that there was always a law. When you read that the Most High blew breath into the nostrils of Adam, that's talking about the law. Okay. You ever hear the poetic term, oh man, doing that gave me life. You understand what I'm saying? The person's already alive, but now they have some type of purpose. You gave me life. R&B people use it all the time. Okay, all right. Tony Braxton, Mary J. Blige, I can't breathe without you. A woman say that about a man all the time, huh? Babyface said it in every R&B song. I can't breathe, baby, without you in my life. He's singing a song. But it's the same concept of the law. The Most High breathed into Adam the law and taught him the law and the stars, gave him power and dominion because he has to go push out the law. Okay, all right? So the law was always in existence. Now you asked about tuna fish, so we're going to go to it. Call it one more time.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
These shall ye eat that are in the water. These shall ye eat. When it says these, that makes it singular or possessive, meaning only these ones. Okay, all right. You always have to do that because people love to say the Bible don't explain itself. It's very simple. You're just looking for an out. Okay, all right. Anything in the water you can eat. You pray over it, you can eat it. That's not true. All right, go ahead.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
What?
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Say it again.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, then shall ye eat.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up a tuna fish right now. Brother asked a good question. It's a tuna fish. Okay. Whatever has what?
Fins and scales in the water.
Whatever has fins and scales. Okay. All right. Can y'all see that right there? Pull it up to make it a little larger. Okay. If you can see, tuna fish has no scales. Okay. A tuna fish doesn't have scales. These are the different type of tuna. I'm trying to get it to where I can zoom in. Go ahead, Naharyala.
So as I was doing some research, some tuna fish does have scales.
Right. Now
all tuna fish don't have scales.
the reason why that's like that is because of breeding. Because Esau is taking certain tuna and breeding it with other fish, which is corruptible already, right there. Okay. And trying to make a tuna to have scales. Okay. And he's doing that, but the tuna doesn't, it's not natural of it to have scales on it. Okay. All right. Like how they do like how they raise fish now anyway. Okay. They'll raise fish in a factory. They'll have big pools in a factory. Okay. And they'll literally take the eggs of the fish or the other sperm of the fish or whatever, you know how fish do it. And they'll that way, and then it can populate inside the pool. And boom, you have tilapia or salmon or anything like that. Okay. Any fish. Now that's lawful, that's fine. Okay, because it's of its kind. But what Esau has been doing for about 30, 40 years is he's taking other fish he's trying to give tuna scales. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when they make a liger. Okay. You see a liger be all big and all slow. That liger gonna live a year, if that. That's disgusting. Esau does disgusting things like that. All right. But as you can see, all these tuna, like you're looking at the picture right now, right? It's just the shiny silver. And all the different types don't have. When I go to that picture, right here, click on it.
You gotta click in the corner.
Okay.
And then you gotta hit as copy image, or you could hit as not in the corner of the keypad.
This is good right here. The why? Even though it's a picture of it, a drawing, you can see that none of them have scales on them. Okay. All right. Now, why is Esau doing that? Why would Esau try to put scales on tuna? Go ahead.
The same way they try to make it work.
Exactly. They're trying to sell it to more people. Okay. All right. When they don't have to, even when they don't have to, and I'm not saying that it's good, but everybody eats tuna already because it's a cheaper fish. All right. Now, since you said you're working out, salmon. Okay. All right. But it's going to cost about 50 cents more, but it's lawful. It's the same. It's in the same aisle right next to it. It's in a can. You get the salmon. Now they put the salmon in the pouches. You said you're working out, you're getting right, and you're exercising, you can get the pouch. Just like the tuna. Open it up. You got the fish already grounded up. That's the salmon. Boom, put that on your salads, whatever. Okay. All right. Okay. Salmon is lawful. Other fish is lawful. All right. Tuna is not lawful. Some of y'all, you got something?
Yo, I was thinking about because you said they got an agenda when they try to expand tuna. And I think about when you're incarcerated, that's one of the things that be pretty much one of the things we really is allowed.
Absolutely.
It's tuna.
Yo, until I went to college, I didn't know what salmon croquette really was. The salmon patties, because my family was poor, where we had the Jack Mac, and mackerel is unclean. Okay, and my uncle who ate Mac upstate, locked up. Jack Mac was the thing. Right. Yup. Now it's an unlawful fish, Jack Mac. Okay, mackerel is the same as tuna. It's damn near tuna. All right. Okay, it doesn't have any scales on it. Okay, but like you said, they're gonna push that. Even they don't even know. Okay, but they're gonna push it. I done heard people say they ate octopus locked up. Octopus, what the hell? They're making sure you eat something unlawful. Okay, all right, okay. And then you get the health nuts, all the vegans and all the healthy. I ain't saying it's a sin to be healthy, but these cats, right? They'll eat tuna and unlawful food. They'll eat something unlawful, okay, and not know that's unlawful. You know, you still going against the Most High. The Most High, after you know that it's unlawful, you still want to do it. The Most High, He gonna have something out for you. All right, okay. So read it one more time. From the top.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers.
That's it. You see how it says in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers. See, the Most High knows how man thinks, right? Man gonna try to give an excuse for anything or a way out. That just meant in the sea. Nah, that was just the Atlantic Ocean. We can eat crab out the Pacific Ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says the waters, the seas, and the rivers. Keep going.
Then shall ye eat. Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
I was in the truth. I'm an officer of 50, boy. I'm on the corners with flyers everywhere. Libraries putting flyers everywhere. I heard General Kabov say, y'all there in the class. I'm listening to class. Y'all need to stop eating that tuna fish. I was like, damn. My cabinet was filled with tuna. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that I'm doing something right, you know? Yeah, my cabinet was filled with tuna. And he just said it in the class, just out, nowhere. Stop eating that tuna fish too. And I'm glad you brought it up in class tonight, right? Okay. But being in One West, ISUPK, if it comes down, I don't need no deep breakdown of it. I'm not saying don't ask no questions in class, but y'all get what I'm saying? Like, because y'all going to be dealing with cats. The Lunar Sabbath was another one, man. You know what I'm saying? Fringes on your boxers, only one red, anything. And they going to want this far long breakdown. Yo, that's just what the generals told me. Man, the General Yohana said it to me, and because you know, Passover is April 1st. It's April 1st. You know, it's people that's like, Passover is March such and such, or April this 17th. Am I right or wrong? I don't know what the hell you talking about. See, when you go to Genesis, the sun, and remember in Joshua, the sun stood still. So you got to retract the day from this day. I don't know, nigga. I'm just following the order that was given to me. Because they're perfect. Oh, I said it. Uh-oh. I said it. The man in General Yohana and the generals to me are perfect. Okay? The 7 heads, the ISUPK, perfect. Whatever they taught, I just follow it. It's got to be right. I've never seen them fail. I never seen it fail, right or wrong. When it come down to it, Captain Tazariak getting ready to have another battle, right? When is that? April? It's going to be after the Passover, right? Like April 8th, the week after Passover. He don't stop, man. Give him a hand. He don't stop. Whatever he said in that debate, I totally agree and follow. Because he's perfect in that. Okay? General Mayak, he tells you the dates that they get together and do the high holy day calendar every year and break it down and all that. For what? For doing it. You go and do something else. The Hebrew language, oh my goodness. These brothers in here, am I right or wrong? Y'all ever watch the Hebrew on Friday nights? Hazahab, General Kabbalah and Hazahab and all? Forget about it. Get out of here. It's perfect. You believe in something else? That's good, man. I don't know what to tell you. You got this breakdown? I don't care, man. Okay. It says it right here. This is the breakdown. This is it. All right, keep going. Select it.
Verse 11. They shall be even an abomination unto you.
He said it twice. Okay. That catfish is an abomination. All right. Just like the pork, catfish is an abomination. They go. The Arabs is doing Ramadan right now, right? All the world of Islam is supposed to be doing Ramadan. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. Okay, because at the end of Ramadan, they eat shrimp, crabs, and lobster. They eat. Okay, I can't tell you he Muslim, right? He tell you he Muslim, man. I don't eat no pork. Ain't no swine on my fork. Ain't no swine when I dine. You know, pork on my fork, right or wrong. He got the shrimp cocktail right there. They eat shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish. They eat all of that. We don't. Because it's an abomination. Just like pork. All right? Okay? So look at it just like that. The catfish was in the world. That was what man. And I seen it too. You ever see somebody take the skin off a catfish? That's not natural, man. That looks like it's an abomination. Am I right or wrong? My man, he fish all the time. He fish all the time. We used to eat fish, play chess, and he come home with that catfish. He cut the catfish and cut it, and then he used to have to get pliers to peel the skin off the catfish. And I'm like, yo, came in the truth. I was like, I see why. That's not supposed to be off of that thing. Okay, the Lord know what He's doing. You take a fish with some scales, all them scales is flying off. That catfish, you can't get that skin off. That's rubber. That's your tire. Right? Okay, keep going.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination.
What does that mean? The second part now, y'all.
That even their body should be abomination.
That's correct.
Don't touch it.
That's correct. Don't touch it. You touch it, you unclean. Okay. What's that? Unclean for till the day go down. All right. Okay. And he's definitely saying, don't eat the dead fish. The Most High is deep, ain't it? Most High is deep. When he's saying don't eat a dead fish, he's saying you ever just smell fish that's dead and rotten? Yeah. He like, would you eat that? That's an abomination. You get what I'm saying? Okay. The Lord is deep. Okay. Keep going.
Verse 12. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you.
He said it 3 times. Nobody talks about fish except us. He said it 3 times. All right. Okay. All right. Now it's going into other creatures, other animals, but that's it on fish. Okay. Scales and fins. All right. And the water for you for asking. Okay. The water for you. Your options is all the other fish you can eat. All right. You know they do salmon just like they do tuna now. Cans, the pouches. Okay. All right. Okay. Any other questions in the class?
No.
All right. We got the mic for you, Saba, y'all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. Like, there's a question also at the general breakdown. Jeremiah 23. But basically how, like, before coming into the truth and listening to a lot of these other, pastors that coming up in the Kojic, Church of God in Christ, and not understanding, our people have so much faith in these pastors, not realizing that they pulling us further away. Putting us in and dividing us and scattering us among each other. But so I want to see you break down the scripture as well, because it says it. I want to get a little deeper with it.
Okay.
Jeremiah 23. You can start at 1.
You want to start at 1, right?
Come.
Okay. Now, just pick out the precepts, right? You want to start on 1 and go through the first couple of them.
Come.
Okay, and then just pick out the ones that pointed out. That way we don't just read the whole chapter 23, all right? Okay. But it's good that you're bringing this up, because people are starting to, well, they're not starting to. They've always been like this. I was going to bring it out tonight. The term spiritual. Okay, that's a cop-out. A Christian, anybody that says spiritual, I'm spiritual and I follow spirituality and I just listen to God, they're a Christian. All right? Okay. They just don't want to have any rules. All right. And anybody that don't want to have any rules or any order, they're against the Most High in Christ. All right. And that's a new thing. That's not a new thing. I got to stop saying that. That's a big thing with the pastors. All right. Because what you're about to bring out, it's making the pastor an individual. Saying spiritual is just an individual thing. Israel has a bad demon on them, a bad habit on them, a demon on them to make everything individualistic. Right or wrong? Jake, everything is based on him. Everything is based on her. You cannot have a conversation without them speaking about themselves and highlighting their own vainglory. That's what these pastors are. Okay, all right. And it just gets to a point to where it's like, so just say you don't follow the Bible. Okay, all right. They don't understand how much power and strength it takes to be a trooper in the ISUPK, because you're going to have nothing but men tell you what to do. You want to get orders. They do not know what it takes to be a sister in the ISUPK, because your husband is going to give you orders. They cannot do it. And they think they're stronger than you. What? You listen to some man? They really think they're stronger than you. It's stronger to listen and follow an order. That's stronger than somebody thinking that they tough. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing, nigga. I don't believe in that. I'm spiritual. You just hate order, man. You're weaker than everybody. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you had your hand up, though.
Yeah, so I was about to say, because we could just go to 1 through 4, because what I want to get at is, I learned the difference between like a pastor and a shepherd. You know what I mean? Honestly, coming in here, of course, like the 7 heads, the commander, how the generals and the captains. Yeah. And how he said, how he said we sheep, and we divide the sheep. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now we're being taught how to, like you said, take orders, how to be led.
And this is a good precept, right? Like how you said, the difference between a pastor and a shepherd. Pastor means shepherd, right? But I know what you're saying, because you're talking about the true essence of being a leader. All right, okay? And we're going to break that down. And that's why when you come in here, we don't say what everybody else says. We don't say what the Christians say. We don't use their terminology. We don't use the terminology of the Muslims. We don't even use the terminology of the other camps, the break-offs. Okay? All right? Y'all brothers came in here. When y'all first came in here, y'all kept saying the elders and the elders and the elders. And I was just like, they going to stop. Y'all don't say elders no more. Y'all say generals and captains. Right? We don't say elders, because that term has been abused now to where it doesn't have the power or the effect. We don't say bishops. We don't say pastors. Now, look at the difference when you say general. Just to anybody, especially outside the school. If I say, I was listening to my pastor today, I was listening to bishop and deacon today, Jake gonna love you. Yo, I got an order from my general today. I got an order from my... Hold up. This nigga said he got an order from a general. Nah, I ain't with y'all niggas. Y'all some wicked men. That's crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. Let a woman say, oh, my Lord, my king, I don't want my Lord. What? Girl, don't talk like that. You see? That's because we are really truly following the Bible. Okay, you got Israelite groups calling bishops and deacons, right? All right, elders. What? Why y'all saying that? Why are they saying it? Nahayala, why are they saying it, Nahayala? Nahayala, you can bring your stool up a little bit too, okay? So that makes it easier for y'all to pass that mic.
They saying it because the Christians.
Give me more. You're right.
So that's where they learned that rhetoric from.
And why do Christians say it?
Because they misuse the words out of the Bible.
Give me more though. Why would I'm saying other Israelite group. I know what I want to say. Why would they use those terms that Christians use?
Because they're carrying the same spirit.
Give them a hand. And they start that group, right? And they're using all these terms that everybody else using. They're in the same spirit because they think it's going to attract more people. And it does. It does. It does. But we don't want to just attract you. And here, One West, ISUPK, Commanding General Yohana, we're not just doing this to make you feel good, just for the numbers' sake of it. All right. You're right. They're saying bishop because it sounds nicer. They're saying deacon and elder because it sounds pastor. It's something that they're used to. It's so common and it sounds better. But when you say general, Commanding General Yohana, a person looks at that, that means, oh, I got to come in here and I got to follow some orders in here. I say, Sabaya, it's snowing outside. He already know. Kind of want concert. I got the salt rock, the ice. I'm putting it down on ice. Y'all, that bathroom look concert. You come in here, you're going to follow some orders because that's the spirit of the Most High. I don't know how you read the Bible and don't see the spirit is the same in here as in the Bible. Right or wrong? You think Moses was going, but Pastor, we on a partnership all together though. We got together like a democracy. There is no democracy in this Bible. You know what the kingdom of heaven, you know how it's going to start off? Yahweh Shai is going to say, hither, bring them to me and slay them before me. You better follow that order. If you don't follow that order, what's going to happen to you? You getting your head chopped off. It's orders. And it makes everything what? What happens with orders? No, y'all.
It makes everything organized.
Thank you.
And efficient too.
Thank you. Efficient, organized, and what does that do to a people?
It builds them up.
It builds them up. And if we have enemies, what do orders do?
Strong.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Black people are not strong because we don't follow any orders. That's why we're not strong. Okay. Black people love to say, why can't black people get together? Black people need to unify. That means you're going to have to follow orders. You're going to have to reject yourself and listen to a man give you an order. Or you can go to the church and say pastor and only see him once a week, right or wrong, and he doesn't care about you or your family, right? The church is just filled with trash and junk. All right. You got something else? The water know y'all. So y'all go right from the top.
It's like it.
Go ahead.
To add on to what you're saying, our people don't want to take orders from our own people, but they want to take orders from them.
Give them a hand. Give them a hand. Yep. Give them a hand. They get to that slavery, boy. They gonna follow orders. They will follow every order at that slavery. Okay. All right. All right. Don't have a rebellious spirit. And I know I say this, but I'm saying this out of the understanding. A female dog is a bitch. Don't have a bitch spirit. Not all sisters, y'all don't have that spirit. Okay, but it comes from a lot of sisters, and men take on that spirit. Right? They don't want to listen to a black man, like the brother is saying. They don't want to listen to a black man. They cannot stand taking orders from a black man. Men, I'm talking about men. You have to break that demonic spirit out of you. You have to get rid of that wickedness. That's why it's good to put boys in sports. Why? Because a boy who's going to be on a sports team, my sons do it all the time. And I got to check them. They want to not listen to the coach. I don't care. I don't want to do that. That's a child, right? It breaks. Okay? And a sister, a woman, she's going to have to fight that with her man just to be rebellious. I don't got to listen to this man. I don't got to listen to him. You know, how you got men doing it? I ain't going to listen to nobody. I ain't got to listen to them. You got groups. I don't know how they start groups. How they start an Israelite group. Oh, no, we don't do no captains and generals. Our brothers is wrong for that. It's just us brothers and we all together. Who started it? Well, he started it. Then how the hell did you get in it? You under him then, right? Wouldn't that make you under him? He started this group. Nah, brother, because we don't listen to no man. That's just stupid. I've had people tell me to leave the ISUPK because I listen to men. But wouldn't I be listening to you if I left? Right? General Hyman said that one day, and then I used it on the cat, and it was just like, well, actually, ask that brother if he got children. Do he share the house? All right. Hey, daughter, come here, baby girl. Today's your day to run the house. You don't do that with your children. Hey, son, come here, son. You're 11 years old. Here's the keys to the car. Okay? It's your day. You control the car. What? No, man. It makes no sense. Order needs to be done, needs to be pushed out and followed to build a nation, to protect their people. And nobody wants to do it when a nigga says it, like the brother Sabayah brought up, because they get to that slavery. Black women they work at every slavery. Am I right or wrong? They the highest, the fastest growing group of people going to college. They going to college, meaning they got to listen to them professors. They got to get a certain grade to go to the next level. Them sisters are CNAs and RNs and all that. That's beautiful. They got to listen to them doctors. Everybody got to follow somebody above them. Go to that slavery. You go into that slavery and be like, look, I ain't really here to work today. I'm going to just chill. You fired. What are you talking about? All right. Okay. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1.
Call it one more time.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1.
Go ahead, some of y'all.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
Very good point you brought out when you initially asked the question. It says woe. Whenever you see woe, what does woe mean? Destruction. It means destruction. It means you're going to get destroyed. Okay. Woe unto the pastors. And it's a perfect precept because these pastors believe in destroying and scattering. First, they believe in destroying. All right. Okay. Roland Martin, he's a news journalist. He's his brother with the blockhead. He's a heavy-set brother, short, and got a big blockhead. He's a alpha in the Black Greek fraternity. They did an interview with him. He said, yeah, man, nah, ain't nobody hit me in that group. Nah, not my chapter. My chapter, we didn't do no hazing. That's stupid. But what did every other chapter do? They was beating their brothers. And he talked about it. He said, yeah. And I went on there and I commented and I said, there's only one brotherhood, and that's the brotherhood in Christ. ISUPK. It's only one brotherhood. Those brothers is going to beat you, abuse you, to destroy you. All them pastors do the same thing. All right? Lie. Those pastors do the same thing. They just out here to get money, to do business, politics. That's their main objective. The reason why they're in that position is for self-gain. And that's what's destroying our people. Our people are destroyed because of our leaders, our pastors, our preachers, our imams, all these religions. And when you go into it, when you join the Masons, the Greek fraternities ain't nothing but Masons. When you go into it, like you said, all you doing is dividing. Even if you're not the main one, you didn't set up, you going into it, you're destroying your people. Because that means you promote, you push division. You're pushing Kojic, you're pushing Islam, you're pushing this, you're pushing the gammas, the alphas, the omegas, the deltas. You pushing anything that's about dividing your people. And you pushing it. You promoting it. Okay. All right. We don't push destroying our people because that's what destroys our people. Shalom, sis. If you have any questions, just type them in. All right. Y'all online, go ahead and type in y'all questions. If you have a question, type it in. Okay. And scatter the sheep of my pasture. A pasture means a certain type of land. Meaning, this is what's so crazy about it. How y'all Christians, how are you a Kojic, right? Let's just stick with one Christian denomination. One Christian demon nation. A bunch of demons, man. How many Kojics is it in Syracuse alone? Is it 5, 6? Probably about 6 of them, right? How you got 6 churches in one town? That don't make no sense. That's division right there. Why don't y'all come together, put your money together, just buy some big building? Then everybody come together. They can't do it. It's not in their spirit because it's of Satan. It's wicked. All the Christians should just come together. All the Muslims should come together and just buy one big building. They don't do it because they're following the prophecy of this scripture. They fit this prophecy. They in the Bible. You're right. Kojic, Church of Christ, Nation of Islam, More Science, this, whatever. They fit this scripture because they are scattered. Okay. if ISUPK is in a town or a zone, it's one one school there, right? It's one school there in that zone. And we together. Not them. Everybody's scattered because they fulfill this prophecy. Because they selfish. They only care about themselves. Only want glory for themselves. Go ahead, man.
Verse 2. Therefore, this saith the Lord.
Here it is. Now the Most High is getting ready to speak. Go ahead.
The Most High of Israel against the pastors that feed my people.
This is crazy. The Lord is against the leadership of our people. He is against it. He's against it. Our people love our leaders. And they don't go against the leaders even if they believe something different. Am I right or wrong? You'll talk to a Christian be like, yeah, man, I ain't Muslim, but I listen to Farrakhan. Yeah, I ain't no Christian, but I listen to T.D. Jakes. He motivate me, man. He be saying some deep stuff. Right or wrong? The Lord hates it. The Most High is against all of our leaders. All of them. Except whom he established, and that's following him. And these are the people that's to feed the people. The leaders are the ones that's teaching the people. That's why they have a higher accountability. They blasted by the Most High first. They feeding the people. They giving the people what they need to live. Go ahead.
Ye have scattered my flock.
Most High is saying, ye have scattered my flock. He's stepping in now. He's saying, this is my people. These my people. You scattered them into different religions. Somebody said, man, why you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite? That's a title too, just like Christian and Muslim. No, it's not. Christ was from the tribe of Judah, wasn't he? That's his nationality. That's your ethnicity. Rasta, Moors, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, those are religions that's created by men. And these leaders feeding that to you. And the Most High is saying, nah, these are my people. You giving them to another people. That's what these leaders do. Christianity don't raise nothing but people to worship white people. That's all Christianity is. Right or wrong? Every Sunday you have to wear a shirt and a tie because that's what Esau likes. You got to wear this. You got to wear pointy shoes, sharp shoes, right? A pointy toe sharp shoe. You got to dress just like this because Esau accepts that. The oppressor really look at you like that's what they want. That's what Christianity teach. Does Islam do the same thing? The same thing. Muslims do the same thing. We'll show up to a spot, right? We're gonna hit Southwest up nonstop. They're gonna have events there. Christians will be there and the Muslims will be there. Christians and Muslims will be in the same attire. They're gonna wear the suit with the tie. And when we walk in there, Hebrew Academy jackets, camouflage, shields, bigs, they all clean shaven. Am I right? All Muslims and Christians all got everything cut off. You can't tell the difference. But when you see one West walk up in the spot, black boots and everything. Oh, yeah, them Israelites. Yeah. And yeah, they the ones on something. Yeah, that's them Israelites. Them the Israelites. Because you're being raised to love your oppressor, to be approved by your oppressor. That's what the pastors are doing. That's what these black leaders are doing. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
And driven them away.
And did what?
Driven them away.
Did what?
Driven them away.
What does that mean? I got you, sis, all right? I got you. Go ahead. Some of y'all?
Pretty much turn our people away from them.
Okay. Give me some more.
Right.
How and why?
Not seeing like these laws is real. They don't think like on.
Oh, that's a good one.
You don't really see them as who the Most High would be said in his book.
That's a good one. Oh, that's good. The Hayala?
Like by teaching us things that don't make sense, it makes us question. Like for instance, immaculate conception.
Okay.
We never seen a woman get pregnant any other way, so we look at that like, I ain't gonna walk and do it, and it turns us away from God.
Right.
It don't make sense.
But how? How does it turn us away from God? I need a little bit more. Both of y'all are right. Y'all completely right. But take me there.
There's no logic to it.
Right. So what do people eventually do?
Stop believing.
And what though?
In God.
Okay, but
In the Bible.
Perfect.
Yep.
I hear it all the time. That Bible got contradictions. That Bible got translations. It's your interpretation to that Bible. Nah, that Bible believe a woman was naked and she ate an apple. Nah, I can't see it. I don't know. Y'all perfectly, y'all brothers hit the nail on the head. When you said Bible, that boom, drive it home. They look at this and turn away from this. So when they see us reading out of this, what do they think? What does Jake think? Israel. What do our people think? That thing ain't real. They don't know what we're talking about. They're not even listening to us. They see the Bible and that's it. And I have to tell people that all the time. The Bible is not the problem. It was a misinterpretation. It was wrong of the person that was teaching you that. That's what this scripture is about. That's driving them away from the Most High. They'll straight up tell you the law is done away with. I'm speaking to my brother in the flesh, right? And he said, man, they ain't have no Bible. Was never no Bible. Jesus ain't read out no Bible. I said, yeah, he did. He read out the Torah and the Tanakh. Yo, you just now telling me about some different books. See what I'm saying? I got to study these other books. But that's the Bible. Our people don't even know that. Our people don't know what the Torah is. The Tanakh. These pastors are horrible. They are failing miserably. They are disgusting. Leadership needs to be moved out the goddamn way. It's some new men that teach this book. Nobody really want to take that challenge of the debates. When we battle with other groups and everybody else, we say, you know, one of the what's it called when you win? What's it called when you win?
Triumph.
Yep, a triumph, right? But one of the conditions, right? Well, y'all gotta come into the school. If ISUPK win this battle, y'all gotta come into school for at least 6 months. Nobody really want to do that. Because if they do that, what's going to happen? Oh, they ain't. Because they're going to say, oh, I thought the Bible taught this. Oh, I thought the Bible contradicted you. We go in the Bible and precept upon precept. Nah, it's in here. This Bible is right. That man that taught it to you was a liar. Nah, man. See, that Bible, that's Christianity. Christianity, we don't believe in Christianity. We're the teachers of the Bible. And Christianity is not true. We go against Christianity. Well, the slaves was given that Bible. Was the slaves given the Bible? Was the slaves given the Bible? Go ahead, Nahar.
They actually restricted from reading.
Thank you. Every damn near, now I won't say every, but almost every slave revolt in North, Central, and South America, because one of them slaves got a hold of the Bible. Harriet Tubman, what they call her? Moses. They call Canada, Canada. Now, they call Canada because of we tried to get to Canaan land. Canada, Canaan land. Like we escaping from Egypt, from Pharaoh, trying to go to Canaan. We the same people. Nat Turner got this book. He said, oh, we the Israelites. Slaves knew. They catch you reading the Bible, that's when you got your hand chopped off, or your tongue cut out, or your eyes poked out, or lynched. You were lynched for reading the Bible. Why would they not want you to read the Bible? Because this is your book. They taught the pastors, our leaders, now this is what you teach. You teach this. Love everybody. Pray for your enemies. Because that's us. Love us. Here, let's give them a suit. Here, Johnny Bo, go on out there and teach this. That's my suit on. He go out there and he teach. Love everybody. He don't know how to read or write. Just like the pastors in the church. They don't know Hebrew, Greek, nothing, do they? They watch something online from an Edomite, right? Okay, they get their license, preaching license from Edomite school. You got 5 scriptures. That's it. Love and love and love and love. All right, now see y'all next Sunday. Now when you get the slaves that really get this book, Abba Bivens heard from his grandparents who were slaves. We the Israelites. We the Israelites. We the Israelites. And they came down. People was, oh, snatch. That's why it's not, this ain't big amongst the quote unquote elite of us or the scholars of us. Not saying that we're not scholars, but y'all understand what I'm saying. Because they're not really reading this like that. This is good for them brothers in the streets or from the hood because they can see it. Oh, yeah, we oppressed. Yeah, this is us. I give them. You can read scriptures out of here, and you can. It's undoubtedly us. Am I right or wrong? The slave ships, the scalp on the head of the women where they don't have no hair on their head, abortion, gun violence, hating your brother. Everything is in this book, man. Even to us being lions and mighty. What's the symbol of Gad? The arrow. That's heavy, ain't it? This thing is to a T. But the pastors don't teach this. They divide and they teach people to walk away from the Most High. All right? That's why this is such a difficult task for us. Because our people have been driven away from the Most High. They don't know what the Most High is, who he is. They don't know about the laws, statutes, commandments. They don't know that this is our history. They think that Jesus is white. They think that Jesus was nice and wore a Roman coat. He was just walking around, just touching people. Oh, he was so nice. Nah, he's telling men in his own crew, back up, get away from me, man. You acting like Satan. He's telling this man I've been rolling with him all his life. You ain't listening to me. He was hardcore. Paul was hardcore. Paul thrown out of windows, getting jumped, getting locked up, coming home, checking everybody. What the hell is y'all doing over there? We don't do that. You eating whatever you want. You wrong for that. Oh. So now that Christ died for us, Paul was on it. He said, now that Christ, I'm paraphrasing, now that Christ died for us, you can sin now, right? And everybody can just sin. Just break all the laws you want. Hell no. That's how Paul was talking. This book is not, this is our book. But these pastors, our leaders, have pushed everybody away. Keep going. And driven them away. Uh-huh.
And have not visited them.
And did what?
Have not visited them.
Ooh, what does that mean? They drove them away, and now they won't even visit them. What does that mean? Give the mic to Nahayala, Abu Kashar, the one.
You guys talking about how we lost them in hell while they living in better conditions than us?
Yes, but give me more on it. Give me something specific.
Like how they won't come down to our level.
Oh, good. Give me more. Come on now. How do they treat you?
Like they better.
Right.
Like
because you would be who? Who do we represent?
The poor.
Okay. And what becomes of the poor?
Nothing.
No. I'm looking for something specific. Okay. They call it the preschool to blank pipeline.
Prison.
Prison. Because you poor, you're going to end up in prison. Majority of us, right? Because you poor and you're a girl, you don't understand love because your home is broken. So you'll have sex with everybody. Okay? These pastors don't go to the AIDS section of the hospital and pray with these sisters that they pushed out the truth. That they said ain't no law no more. And in church they say, get you a good man, leave him. Oh, he just gonna be a bad kid. Oh, he got locked up. See, we don't like that around here. They can't stand inmates. We go in the prison. Right or wrong, we go in the prison. We want them brothers in the prison. We talk to the drug dealers and the gangbangers. Right? That's us. Pastors don't want those people, but they're the ones that push them away. Right or wrong? You was raised believing there is no law. Ain't no law. So you don't believe in loving your brother as a law, loving your sister as a law. Who you have sex with is who you marry as a law. You don't believe in none of that. Watch it. Stay in the seat. Okay. Pass me that water, Baba Kusha. You don't believe in no law. Okay. I'll get y'all some stuff too if y'all. All right. Zion, get them some. Let Zion get it for y'all. Go ahead, Zion. You don't believe in no law. So now you're driven away. Now you're driven away. And now they won't even visit you. Am I right or wrong? They ain't in the streets. They ain't in the hospitals. They ain't in the prisons. And they put you there. The Most High sees that and he hates it. He hates you for it. Yes, I said hate. He hates our leadership. He hates these leaders. Like you said, they doing it for their own glory. Now they on TV, radio, okay, in the news. So they like, why I gotta care about them? They got their own church building. They only care about that. All right. So perfect. Yes. They driven them away and don't visit them. Go ahead.
Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings. Save the Lord.
The Most High is bad, ain't it? See, that's another thing with Christianity. Christianity teaches God is just so nice. People think God is a pet or somebody obligated to you. That's what Christianity teaches. If I pray to God, he gonna give me that blessing. No, he won't. God ain't your genie. God ain't some random cat you just call up when you need something. That's what Christianity made God, when God is completely opposite. God is about conditions and requirements. And oh, you don't want to follow this? I'm going to visit you. You see how hardcore that is? You won't visit them in the hospital. You won't visit them in the prison. You won't visit them in poverty. You won't visit them in the struggle. I'm going to visit you then in your evil doings. I wonder if y'all remember this cat right here. I remember him, right? Ooh-wee. His picture up. Now, we don't glorify in the death of our people, but we know what the Bible is all about. The Bible is real. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Y'all remember this cat right here, right? That's Eddie Long. Bishop Eddie Long. Somebody has something?
No.
Y'all good? Okay. Let me turn this camera around so everybody can see. I want y'all to make sure y'all see Eddie. Eddie Long.
Is he a sodomite?
Yeah, Eddie Long was a sodomite, right? Eddie Long, look. Eddie Long had meetings with the president. T.D. Jakes and Eddie Long and Creflo Dollar, all of them have meetings with the president. And the president looks at them as the leaders of black people. And they pray over them. Remember Tyler Perry and all the pastors prayed over Barack Obama? And then Donald Trump got in there and he had a table full of black preachers prayed over him. Eddie Long was cool with Bush. Goddamn devil, right? Eddie Long was so filthy with it. He went ahead and he'll take your little boy on a trip. And he was molesting them boys for years. 5 of them came out and said, yes, they was all molested and raped by Eddie Long. He was taking them on trips to Australia and West Africa. Go grab those, Zion. Zion got it. Put them on the table. The bottles fell. When it came out, oh no, they was all lying on me. Right? He did that. Nobody wanted to believe him. And I got a wife. I wouldn't do that. The Lord visited Eddie Long. You see these pictures right here? I want y'all. You see these 2 pictures right here with the muscle shirts? He sent this to those teenage boys. These are pictures he sent to teenage boys. He ain't sending this to his rib. Why is he taking selfies in the goddamn bathroom? Like an Instagram hoe. Am I right or wrong? That's an Instagram hoe right there. His rib in the next room. His rib in the next room. What you got to take pictures for? What, you trying to look sexy for your rib? Okay, all right. The Lord visited him. Look at him. Look at him. This was right before he died. You see how skinny he is? You see how skinny he is? Most High not playing, man. You see how skinny he was? They said, oh, Eddie Long died of cancer. He ain't died of cancer. Y'all know how he died? The Most High visited him. Look at him. Look how skinny he got. Look how skinny he got. Look how skinny and small he got. That ate him alive, man. The Lord visited him. That's the Most High. The Most High is not, because you just drove out all his people. You think you high and mighty and you up there. You preachers. Oh, this guy was preaching sermons in the tight. Oh my gosh. The spandex muscle shirt. The Lord visited him. All right. Keep going.
Verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock.
Ooh, what does that mean? Now, all of Israel driven out. What did he say? Read that again.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock.
What does that mean? What does that mean? The remnant. Nahayala.
Is that those who weren't completely driven away
That's right.
in the Bible?
That's right. There's always a remnant. Always going to be a remnant. Christianity is the worst thing ever to happen to us as a people. Religion is the worst thing ever to happen to us as a people because it's driven us away from the Most High. However, the Most High always said, but I will keep a remnant. You know what that remnant is? One West. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is the remnant. Everybody else fell, they left, they gone, they was driven away by these losers, these disgusting leaders, the pastors. Black, Hispanic, and Native American leaders drive us away. But hold up, the Most High says, I will keep a remnant. Go ahead. You had something, Sabayah? Okay. I didn't know if you was going to look something up.
I'm gonna put that in the notes.
Okay. Go ahead.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries.
What?
Out of all countries.
Wow. Okay. That's heavy. But you got Leviticus. Sit in the other chair, okay? It's my garment right there. You got some people that say what? Judah or the so-called black African American is the only Israelite. You ever hear that? Yeah. He just said it. I'm gonna gather them from all countries. Watch the light. I'm gonna gather them from all countries. Some of all 12 tribes is coming back to this thing. All right. Go ahead.
Whether I have driven them and will bring them again to their foes.
He will bring them again to their folds. Keep going.
And they shall be fruitful and increase.
What is fruitful and increase?
Our family will, our children will be raised in.
That's correct. We'll have children raised in the truth. What else? What's another thing of fruitful and increase?
Talking about like money wise too, business wise.
Yes. But what more so?
As a nation.
Right. So how so?
Like economy wise, like
Not economy necessarily. What's the greatest thing to an economy?
people.
Thank you. Right. Y'all not my physical family, right? But because of the works that get done, fruit comes in. You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's what he's saying. Now it'll be fruitful and increase. All right. Okay. Just picture Passover. The first Passover was in some room, some small room on 125th Street, one west, a small room like this, a Passover. And every year the Lord is just with us. We just growing in. Right or wrong. Now we in convention centers. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all saw the video. It looked like an arena, right or wrong. Like, woo. And it has to be. Because the Lord is saying that remnant, that small few, Commanding General Yohana was by himself. He got the order to go to Philly. Got General Mahyman, General Mayat. It was just the three of them. That was ISUPK. That was one West. Commanding General Yohana meeting with brothers sleeping in basements, on couches. It's a small remnant, and then just these brothers just waking up. New York, Philly, DC, West Virginia. I was in West Virginia. Stuff just waking up. Brothers just all over. Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, all over. Oklahoma, Texas, California, Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, everywhere. Canada, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Trinidad, Honduras, England, Amsterdam, all over. You see what I'm saying? That's the Lord saying, I will create it to increase. Okay? All right. Go to verse 4.
Verse 4. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them.
Uh-oh. Y'all see that, right? Now he's going to do it. Most High is like, I'm going to set up shepherds among them. Not have men do it. After the traditions of men and these religions, no. I'm going to do it. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them. Keep going.
And they shall fear no more.
What does that mean? What does it mean? They shall fear no more. Go ahead, Sabayah.
Fear other nations.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. A Muslim fears the Arabs, fears the Arab. Christians fear the so-called white man, fears the Europeans, fears them. Those religions make you bound and fearful of the nation above you in which you serve. Rastas. Talk to a Rasta. They love Ethiopians. They fear them. They fear these other nations. We ain't gonna fear no other nation when your nation following the Most High God. We don't care about nobody. Is that true? Y'all come into ISUPK, you grow your beard now. You was at the slave. Oh, I gotta cut this beard off. I gotta look this way. That's because you fear him. You fear him. We be in the middle of the city. We first came up to Syracuse, boy. They said, "Oh, yo, I can't last here. Y'all ain't gonna work here. There's too many white folks here. I can't do that here. There's too many white folks here. Y'all a little different." Right or wrong? Nope. We go right down in the middle of the city, right in the middle of the town where everybody at. White folks get drunk downtown trying to enjoy their day. We got to the point we was on one corner, then they put up a bike rack and like, all right, they always do. He said, all right, that's all right. We're going to go down the street. We in front of that parking garage. I don't even know what that parking garage is, but nothing but Edomites come out of that parking garage. And you got to hear this. Right or wrong? They trying to go to the game, trying to enjoy a day with their family. We don't care. Don't fear nobody. There's no more fear here because we honor the Most High God. Go ahead.
Nor be dismayed.
Nor be dismayed, meaning destroyed. Okay? Submissive. Following their rule and their order. Controlled. Keep going.
Neither shall they be like.
Ooh, what is that? Nahayala, he's hitting on economics. What else, Nahayala? Give him the mic.
It sound like a rap, you know, they be like, I ain't lacking.
Yes. Absolutely.
No defense.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Takashi got caught up in the gym, right? I don't know how you get your ass whooped in the gym. Damn. The gym's supposed to be the place where you get strong so you don't get whooped. Let's fix it. There you go. He gets whooped in a gym. And everybody said what? Caught him lacking. He ain't had no security. He ain't had no blicky on him. He had a thing on. He ain't even have nothing to poke him with. He caught him lacking. You'll never catch me lacking. In the ISUPK, you will never catch these brothers lacking. Why? Because we have brotherhood, which is part of this Bible. We're protected by the Most High God. We have order and protocol, laws, statutes, and commandments. You will not catch us lacking. That's what the Most High set up, so that these things don't happen to where the people just destroyed and dismayed. They won't lack. We don't lack for anything in the ISUPK. I don't. What did David say? I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seeds begging for bread. I better not find out one of these brothers is hungry. I better not, because we're not supposed to be hungry. We're not hungry in here. Sisters aren't lacking in here. Brothers aren't lacking in here. If I got it, you have it. There's brotherhood in here. You understand what I'm saying? We want to find a way to make sure we good, protected, taken care of, fed. Also, that lacking is talking about knowledge and understand. We don't lack in these scriptures. What topic do you want to go over? We got it. Everything is right in here. We good. Go ahead.
Verse 5.
Oh, no. You have 4, right? And that was it, right?
Come.
Oh, give me 5.
Verse 5.
Give me 5 and 6 and just read through it, all right?
Come.
So I can get the sister's precept.
Verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise up, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
Keep going.
Verse 6. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness.
That's perfect. Because a pastor follows everything. Those pastors and our leaders, they follow the different religions, the different nations. They follow the president. They're going to teach you any man telling you to go vote, he don't follow Yahweh Shai. This is a prophecy about Yahweh Shai, right? A branch of David, that's talking about Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Jesus Christ. But every Christian church, all the Muslims they all politicians. They're all part of the American system. They all believe in voting and this and that, legislation and do this and that. They're not part of that remnant, but the remnant follow Christ. And the men under Christ. That's who we follow. And that's what makes us righteous. That's what makes us saved and safe. All right. Okay. You good, Sabayah?
Come.
Okay. The water. Let's get this sister's question real quick. I'll try to get it. Sister Dabora, Princess Dabora, Shalom sis. She did ask the question. Let's get it for her. Okay, Jude chapter 4. My question, the sister Deborah, now y'all know that's her name. Deborah is Deborah, right? In the Hebrew. Jude 4. Deborah, Jude 4. Should her work for the brotherhood of Israel be that she was inspiring to her brothers, as opposed to some saying that she was a prophetess? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Prophetess as women don't teach the Bible. All right, good. We'll get it real quick. Give me Judges chapter 4. Because people love to go to this precept and say, see, she was a prophetess and she was leading Israel. Deborah was never leading Israel. And she was a true prophetess. Okay. Meaning, if she heard something, the water sister, yep, I got you. The water for asking that question. Judges chapter 4. She was a true prophetess in the sense that if she got something from the Most High, she told it to her husband, who then told it to the priest. All right. Okay. And she was inspiring to Israel because she was just telling Israel to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. Give me verse 3. Start at verse 3.
Come.
And go right ahead because the sister's ready.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 4, verse 3.
The water.
And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, for he had 900 chariots of iron, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel.
That's right. Okay. You were being oppressed. Okay. By the Canaanites. Canaanites were oppressing us. It was beating us in war and ruling over us. So we prayed to the Most High. Give me verse 4.
Verse 4. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife.
What it just means, and it's the Christian church that made women this delusional. Okay, sis, if this is for the sisters and brothers too. If you have a dream it's not necessarily this magnificent thing from the Most High. What do dreams usually reflect? Does anybody know?
Future.
No, that's what it is. If it's truth, prophecy from the Most High. What does a dream usually reflect? Y'all?
Fears.
Not necessarily. It could be. I'm just looking for something more direct. Go ahead.
If you think about something and you want that to happen,
Give them a hand. If your mind is continuously thinking of something, you're going to have a dream of that happening. Understand what I'm saying? Right? All right. You ever worked a slavery so hard? It's been you working at slavery nonstop. And when you finally get some sleep, what are you dreaming about? You at the slavery. I'm gonna tell y'all back in the world, right? I worked up on Lemoyne College at Upward Bound. We had to stay up late to make sure that the kids wasn't sneaking out of their dorm rooms, especially the boys trying to sneak and get to the girls' floor. So we had to stay up, and sit up 2, 3 in the morning, and then have to be up in line at 7 in the morning. So every night I'm just up. I was on the floor with the boys, talking to my coworkers. There was a sister that worked. Her name was Jasmine. So every time I walked the floor, I walked down to the girls' floor, and I'm like, Jasmine, my floor was cleared. Good, Jasmine? All right, Jasmine. All right, Jazz. You have a good night. When I talked to Jasmine during the day, because we worked with the kids all day, I go home for the weekend, right? I'm laying next to my rib. Now I'm saying Jasmine all day long. I'm dreaming that I'm at the slave, right? So I'm like, no, Jasmine, the floor is clear, Jasmine. Jasmine. She said, get up, nigga, wake up. What you calling this a woman's name? I'm like, what? Because I'm dreaming I'm at the slave. Sisters, it's just a dream sometimes. You're not a prophet. Everybody think they're a prophet because they have a dream. It's just what's on your mind. That's all. Okay. Now, some things could be, oh, this is deep. Take it to your husband, sister. He'll bring it to the priest in the ISUPK. We'll get the breakdown. All right. So when Deborah had a dream, she did that. And those things were inspiring to Israel. But the main thing that she did was just tell Israel, we got to turn back to the Lord. The Most High wants us to turn back to the Lord. That's how we're going to win. That's how we're going to beat the Canaanites. Okay? All right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. And Deborah.
Now, how y'all look? Call Shalomon. He just called me. Okay. You might need to see if everything all right. Go ahead.
And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judged Israel at that time. Verse 5. And she dwelt under the palm tree of Deborah, between Ramah and Bethel and Mount Ephraim. And the children of Israel came unto her for judgment.
All right. She was like that mother, like in everybody's community. You know what I'm saying? She was like that mother figure. All right. Mr. What? Okay. All right. Like that mother, right? Over when she'll be sitting on her porch, like in the hood. Let's say Miss Johnson. I'm just coming up with a name. Miss Johnson sitting on her porch, and his kids fighting in the street. So you're gonna say, "Stop that now! I know your parents, right?" Her brother getting drunk on the corner. She's gonna say, "Come here, Tommy. Come here. Put that beer down. Come get you something to eat." All right. That's enough drinks for today. That's how she was. She was like that. And everybody in Israel respected her and loved her because she was a righteous woman. All right? Okay? Sisters would go to her when they had issues with each other as sisters. They would go to Deborah. You understand what I'm saying? She was like that. Okay? And because when she gave true, what we should do, true instruction, well, y'all need to go to the priest of the Lord. Y'all need to go back to getting that Sabbath, getting them classes. No, we got to keep the law. She wasn't teaching. She's just saying, putting directions on it. Get back to the law. Get back to these scriptures. No, baby, don't do that. She would see a sister walking down the street half naked. What is she going to say? Hey, girl, you want to have to put some clothes on now. Go take that back in the house. We don't believe in that over here. She'll see a sodomite. Straighten up now, boy. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? She was doing that. That's what she was doing. Okay, and that should be the spirit of these sisters. And if she got a prophecy, she wasn't up there wearing what they call them, the Hayala ephod. Right, she had the 12 stones of Israel on it. I seen Juanita Bynum preach one time. She had the full joint on her head. She had a mitri on. She had the priest garment with the fringes and the studs and the jewels, and she had the ephod. I said, this sister is wicked as hell. And she said, I'm a priestess and the high priestess prophetess. And she up there on her cycle, bleeding on everything. Wicked as hell. No, don't be like that, sisters. The Christian church wants you to believe that because they want your money. They want your money. That's why everybody in the Christian church, what? Got testimony time. Don't they? Who got a word from the Lord today? I was talking to a sister. I was in the Christian church, and ever since I was 12, I would go up there and give a prophecy. Why they do that to her? They destroyed that sister. Because she's going to get with a man, and what's going to happen when she get with a man? She's going to rule over that man, or try to. That man can't tell her nothing. She a high priestess, prophetess woman. Right or wrong? He says, honey, we're not spending money on that. We got to do this. The Lord done told me. Right? Okay, that's why the Christian church does that, because they want you to be divided. It's like the last precept. All right. Okay, sis. So that's the bottom line. All right. Okay. That's for the sister. Okay. Your quarters out. We're gonna get yours next round. All right. For time's sake. Everybody good in the class? Okay. Okay. Because I want to check out tonight's show. Boy, everybody ready to hit that road. Okay. All right. Okay. With that, I'm gonna pass it over to priest and officer Nahar. Might be back there, Nahar. Is it back there or up here? Are you in the bar, sister? For water for you. Most high courage. I got it right here. It's a lot. I got it right here. What we'll do is we'll keep it here, though, okay?
Security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commander General Yohana. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give the Treasury Department or priest fund. Free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Passover coming in North Carolina. We get there. This brother's already on the road. We making this happen. We got events all week long.
Mm-hmm. Feast of
Amen.
unleavened bread.
Feast on the unleavened bread.
Tell them what they do for unleavened bread before they leave.
Get the leaven out your house before you leave. Make sure it's gone. What else?
Tell them where they can put it.
You can put it in the basement, put it in the attic, put it in the trunk of your car. Just make sure it's not in the living area where you living and sleeping at, and wherever you live at. Remind Aki and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. With that, Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat. We're going to salute the teacher. Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Salute to the brothers. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Salute to the sisters. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Class dismissed.
Wrap it up.